I talked about it on today's show, and it happened. Kenny Pickett to the Raiders for a 5th-round pick in 2026. I love when these things happen. I love when I talk about something, put it out in the ether, and then it comes to be. Now, I did say I thought that the Browns would still be committed to wanting to see Kenny Pickett play before they actually moved him or whatever, because we've heard so much about how infatuated they were with him being part of this team and potentially competing for the starting job. Then the hamstring injury ruined all that. But I thought they'd keep him around. Andrew Berry was flirting with the idea of keeping 4 quarterbacks on the broadcast. As it turns out, he goes to the Raiders, who needed backup quarterback after the Aiden O'Connell news from this weekend. It makes a lot of sense. You get a 5th-round pick back, and basically no one's the wiser. You traded DTR for Kenny Pickett and a 5th-round pick, essentially. You get your pick back, and so you basically just swapped quarterbacks when it was all said and done, and the Eagles didn't even keep DTR. So it's all a wash in the end in terms of the capital that you get. You get a 5th-rounder back, and I always figure that if the Browns can do those types of moves, maximize a player that they drafted in a certain round and get a higher pick back value-wise, or match the same pick that they gave up and sort of cancel it out. Those are the types of moves that this organization makes when it comes to that analytic thought process that they go through. So plenty to talk about with this trade. Only 3 quarterbacks now will be on the active roster when they cut it down to 53 players on Tuesday. Changes a lot in terms of who they can and can't keep. We'll talk about it, of course, on the next episode of the Locked On Browns podcast.